Good evening, everyone. So again, as usual, we'll wait for another 5 minutes. So we will be waiting for another 5 minutes so that maximum people can join us. Okay, I think maximum people have already joined us. So again, so okay, maximum people have already joined us. So again, once again, good evening, everyone. So first of all, today I was actually busy also in my own works on my project. So I was so busy. So I just rescheduled the time. Anyway, so on this today's topic, what we will be covering, we will end up with the previous topic. जो हमारा last topic चल रहा था, the last topic was we are discussing about 2D, 3D and perspective. So we will be concluding this topic today by itself about the 3D and the perspectives. So there are different types of perspectives. I will just conclude that. So to make our learning more interesting, just to make our learning, as I already told you, to make more interesting. Obviously, if you people are very interested to also do some works or do some assignments, many sort of which we can afford right now at your home during the lockdown days. So at the end of this session, I will just give you a small assignment, a small project within this topic. So I think it will be more convincing if you people do also some sort of small projects, some sort of small assignments along with the topics. So whatever topic we will be covering within these free online tutorials, I will also assign you a small project, small uh, assignment, which you can also afford at your own during the lockdown days at your own home. Okay. So I think that will be more interesting for you. As you can understand, just by conducting the free online tutorials via Zoom app is not also much not that possible for me also to make you understand many things like the 3Ds. And there are lots of things to study in 3Ds and perspective. Anyway, so I just start our session today. So you can everyone can see in the screen. So if you remember, last we were learning about 2Ds and 3Ds. I hope 2D is very much clear with you. Anything 2D, whenever we have a dimension in two direction, two length or breadth, it's called 2D. And as I told you, 3D. 3D has three dimensions. Just as I told you, cited the example that corner of your room. Whenever you watch the corner of your room, you may see all the three planes, all the three axes, x-axis, y-axis, z-axis. The best way to understand, as I told you, you just watch the corner of your room in the floor level or in the ceiling level. So that is 3D. But also, as I told you, 3D is not necessary. The 3D, if you only say 3D view, doesn't mean it may be real feel, real look. So 3D may be of different types. As I told you, okay, many people are joining right now also. Anyway, so as I told you, broadly speaking, 3D can be of three types already in the previous class. I told you it may be isometric, it may be axonometric, or it may be perspective. And in real view, just like we human beings perceive, हम लोग जो इंसान देखते हैं, we always perceive anything we see, we perceive in perspective 3D view, not isometric 3D view, not axonometric 3D view. Actually, axonometric 3D views and isometric 3D views are only for study, only for geometry, not for real view. Real में actual में हम लोग उस perspective में भी देखते हैं. Anyway, already I told you the last class, isometric is where the three angles, among the three angles, two angles are equal. And in the axonometric view, the three angles may be different. But what I will be covering today, the concluding part, is the perspective. So perspective is actually the actual real view human beings perceive. So we will study that. So as I already told you, many people have confusion. AutoCAD में हम लोग 3D बनाते हैं. We made 3D views in AutoCAD, but AutoCAD software doesn't allow us to make perspective view. It allows us to make only isometric and axonometric view. So that's why making 3D views in AutoCAD software is not applicable in interior designing or in architecture. It has no value, no any application, because it don't give us the actual view. So as I told you, what is the purpose? Why we are studying today 3Ds? Is it necessary to study 3Ds perspectives for interior designing? Yes, because only part of 3D views and perspective views in interior designing or in architecture is that it don't let us know about the dimensions. As I told you, we can't measure the dimensions. एक view को देख के, एक 3D view देखते हो, आप एक photo देखते हो, you can't measure the dimensions. Dimensions you can't measure it because it is different. किसी एक फेस का कम ज्यादा दिखेगा, किसी का ज्यादा फेस दिखेगा, आप डायमेंशन कैसे मार्क करोगे? So not for dimensioning. So 3D views we prepare in interior projects only to give the look and feel. Before executing the drawings, making the interior design actually on site, we prepare drawings, we prepare the working drawings, the working elevations, working sections, all detailed drawings we prepare, but only to confirm us, assure us that after making the things on site पे बनने के बाद कैसा लगेगा, that is our reason, that is our purpose to learn 3D. We should know 3D. Only that is the purpose, not for execution works, not for dimensions. It don't gives us dimensions. Anyway, already I cited you last time the perspective. Now we will be concluding the perspective part. So what is perspective? So perspective is the only 3D view which we human beings perceive. हम actual में जो देखते हैं, that is a actual perspective view. So perspective view can be of three types. Broadly speaking, three types. One is 1-point perspective, one is 2-point perspective, and another is 3-point perspective. Now I have to tell you one thing you have to understand. Just if you go back to your school days, you have learned about sound. You have learned in science about sound, about light, the basic you have learned. You may be aware that human beings have an audible range, maybe 1 to 120 decibel, whatever. कहने का मतलब है कि there is in our earth, there are lots of different types of sound, but human beings can't hear, like the ultrasonic sound, like the infrasonic sound. So we have an audible range. Audible range के अंदर ही हम लोग सुन पाते हैं. हम लोग का जो human beings का जो air का capacity है, the extent we can hear is an audible range, just like in sound. Same with the light. Light also has some definite limit which human beings can perceive. Just like the sound, ultrasonic sound, there is ultrasonic sound, there is infrasonic sound as per science, but human beings can't hear. Same, why I'm citing the example of sound or light, because I have to make you clear. Same like that, there may be also more than 4 dimension, more than 5 dimension things in our earth, but human beings can't perceive. So our human being capacity, human beings have the capacity to view things only in 3-point perspective only. उसके बाद अगर कोई भी चीज अभी भी रिसर्च चल रहा है, if there is an object which has 4 dimensions, which has 5 dimensions, may exist on the earth as per science, but human beings can't perceive. Just like as I cited you example, in the 2D planes, there is 1-point perspective. There is 0D, 1D, 2D, 3D. As I told you previously, 0D is which has no dimensions, just like a dot. So there may be some things. As I told you, there is a limit in human beings. Human beings have a limit. So there may be many things on this earth which have no dimension, like time. Time has no dimension. We know that 0 dimension is a point. 1 dimension is the line, as I previously let you learn in the previous class. So there may be many things on this earth which may have no dimension at all. Okay, maybe time has no dimension. So there may be certain factors which have more dimension, more than 3 dimensions. There can be more than 5 dimensions, but it is only for the research purpose. It is only for the scientific purpose. So we always limit to ourselves within the limitable, many allowable limitations with us. So human beings perceive 3Ds only from 1-point perspective to 3-point perspective. There may be more than 3. There may be 4-point perspective, 5-point perspective, but human beings we can't see. So we will be presently we will be studying on 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, 3-point perspective. Now, as I told you in the previous class, so what is this called point perspective? 1-point, 2-point. What does it mean? 1-point, 2-point. As I told you, there is a vanishing point. In the previous images, in the previous image, last class I showed you, this was the image I showed you. So you can only yourself you can see that there is only one vanishing point in the center. All the orthographic projections of the objects, whatever you are watching, standing in the center of the road, you are watching towards the, you can see in the on the screen, you are standing in the center of the road and you are watching towards the road. So what you will actually see, that is the part we are presently studying. So you can see that all the, if you just draw some imaginary lines of all the objects of the buildings of whatever you are watching, if you draw some imaginary lines that we call orthographic projections. So if you draw some imaginary line, you will see that all the lines are converging to a point and they're vanishing to a point. So that point is called the vanishing point. So when there is a there is a 3D view and it has only one vanishing point, we call it one point perspective. And when there is a we watch a view of anything, and there is two types of vanishing point, we call it two point perspective. And if there is three, then we call it 3-point perspective. These are the main differences. So there may be 4 point, there may be 5 point, but human beings can't perceive. हम लोग नहीं देख पाते उसको. Anyway, this is the example of the 1-point perspective. Again, this is the another image previous class I already showed you. Again, if you watch the interior of a room, interior of a study room or whatever, if you are standing in the center of the room and you are watching towards the center of the wall, front wall, you are watching towards the center, then you will see, you can imagine that all the imaginary lines, if you draw some imaginary lines, the orthographic projections, what we call orthographic projections, you will see all the lines are again converging to a single point in the center. That is called the vanishing point. So this type of views are called 1-point perspective, which have only one vanishing point. Now we will be coming to 2-point perspective, which have two vanishing point. Before that, I show you one image. It will be more clear. Okay. This is a normal image. Everyone can see on the screen. Suppose you imagine you are viewing an object, maybe a box, a dabba. You are watching a box, maybe a square, maybe a rectangle. You are watching a box. Now, before understanding vanishing point, you have to also know two more point. Okay. So before understanding 1-point, 2-point perspective, vanishing point, you have to also understand two terms basically. One is the focal point, the viewer's point. That means whatever you are watching, आप जहां से खड़े होके देख रहे हो, what is the distance between the object and the viewer? आप जहां से देख रहे हो, where you are standing, what is the distance? It will depend on that also. So one point you have to be very clear, the focal point. That means what is the distance and what is the height also. It also depends on the height. You are standing, you have to watch this square object in 3D, and it will depend on two factors. How much distance you are away from the object, the distance between the object and the viewer you are standing and watching, and what is the height. आप जब इस चीज को बैठ के देखोगे तो कुछ और दिखेगा, आप इसको जब खड़े होके देखोगे कुछ और दिखेगा. So there will be different views. So 3D views, perspective views, as I already told you, axonometric and isometric are not concerned about the focal point. It is fixed. It is a fixed point to view. Only it is studied only for geometry, only for study purpose. But perspective are real views. Perspective 3D views are real views. So it will depend on the position of the viewer. What is your position? What distance you are standing? What is the height? Everything it will depend. So every point you move your eyes, the views will change. Keep on changing. आप ऐसे देखो change हो जाएगा, ऐसे देखो change हो जाएगा. You can watch me myself on the screen. So perspective views have different types of focal points. The distance between the object which you are watching and yourself, and the height. बैठ के देखोगे कुछ और देखेगा, खड़े होके देखोगे कुछ और देखेगा. Building, the above the building, जैसे हम लोग हेलीकॉप्टर में, when you are suppose in a helicopter or in an aeroplane, and you are watching a city or a building from above from the sky, then in technical term we call bird's eye view. Normally we call it bird's eye view. So it will be different. When you are watching a building or any object element, you are from above from above the object. So distance is too high, height is too much, then it will give different types of 3D view. Perspective view will be different. So perspective means what? What you are perceiving, what is your perspective. As I told you already, repeatedly I'm telling you, axonometric and isometric are fixed, but perspectives are never fixed. All the time you move your eyes, move your head, the height you see, it keeps on changing. Views keeps on changing. That's why it gives us real view, real actual feel it gives. So you have to be clear about 2 points. What is the height of the viewer, and how you are sitting or standing and watching, or what is the height, and another thing, what is the distance, आप उस चीज को कितने दूर से देख रहे हो. Anyway, this is the example of the 2-point perspective. Now in the view only, in the photo only, in your screen, on your screen you can see there are 2 vanishing points. So you are watching the object, maybe a square or a cuboid. You can see if you have some imaginary lines on the 2 surfaces, 2 faces of the same box. एक box का दोनों तरफ, left side and right side face you are watching. 2 face you can watch, and you are also watching the above face. So in the object, it is a simple box, a cuboid, maybe a square, and you are standing and watching the object, and you are watching 3 faces of the object. In a box, how many can it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces there are. But presently you are watching 3 surfaces of the same object. One is a left side surface, one is a right side surface, and one is a top surface. So when you see the left side surface, if you draw some imaginary line, you will see the above line is not parallel to the bottom line. If you can see my mouse, everyone can anyone tell me you can see my mouse movement? Mouse I'm moving. Just anyone confirm me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My mouse is okay. Actually, I don't know how the mouse will show you or not. Okay, you can see my mouse movement. Now just watch it closely. It is a simple box. This is one face, left side face you are watching, left. This is the right face you are watching. I'm making with the mouse, right face. And this is the top face, right? This is the top face you are watching. Okay, right? Anyone can respond me, right? Anyone can respond me, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
3 face you are
Yes,
watching,
sir.
3 face, right?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
why we call it perspective, you will now understand. See, this line of the same face, this line above this line, left side above line, this line is not parallel to the bottom line. Is it parallel? Parallel. है parallel? Parallel तो नहीं है ना. So if anyone responds, then I'll be sure. So these 2 lines are never parallel, right? Anyone can answer me? Hello? Yeah, anyone can answer me. Are these 2 lines parallel to each other? Hello? Yeah,
No,
anyone?
sir. Which is
Anyone, if you have replied me, I will be sure that you are audible. I am audible. So these 2 lines are parallel. Anyway, you know the meaning of parallel.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Parallel.
No, sir.
No, na, right?
No, it will intersect.
Perspective view, no, not parallel. Na. Now I come to axonometric.
Yeah.
See, now you see, in the axonometric and the isometric, these are parallel. This is the isometric, this is the axonometric. Lines are parallel, right? Anyone
Yes,
answer?
sir.
Right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is the difference I was
Yes, sir.
telling you. So it is never real. Axonometric and isometric views are never real. ये real नहीं है. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता, वो तो vanish होगा. आप practically आप एक box को देखो, आप खुद देखो, वो vanish हो जाता है. Just best way to understand, आप railway के पटरी में खड़े हो जाओ. You just stand in center of the railway track. What will you see? The 2 bars, the 2 यानी जो railway track जो है, that gets vanish. एक जगह आगे जाके आपको लगेगा कि वो दोनों लाइन जो जाके आगे जाके वैनिश हो जाता है, खत्म हो जाता है, राइट? वो क्या है? व्हाट इज दैट? वैनिशिंग पॉइंट.
Yes, sir.
वैनिशिंग पॉइंट उसको बोलते हैं, वैनिश हो जाता है वहां पे जाके. सो एक्चुअल व्यूज में, पर्सपेक्टिव व्यूज में हमेशा देयर विल ऑलवेज बी अ वैनिशिंग पॉइंट, मे बी 1 पॉइंट, मे बी 2 पॉइंट, मे बी 3 पॉइंट. So that's why many people think that AutoCAD 2D views, 2D views, 3D views. Many people are already clarified. It never gives us perspective. You can try upon your own. Whoever knows the AutoCAD part, AutoCAD जो जिन लोग को आता है, if you are trying for 3Ds, I won't suggest you to work 3Ds on AutoCAD. It won't help you because it कोई काम का नहीं है हमारे लिए. Only for the mechanical engineer, civil engineer के लिए हो सकता है, not for architects or interior designers के लिए. Because we are concerned about perspective views, not isometric view or axonometric view. As you can yourself see in the images, the lines are parallel. There is no vanishing point in isometric and axonometric. Now again come back to the perspective part. Perspective में हमेशा vanish हो जाएगा. There will always be just suppose this one. There is one vanishing point in the center. Now this object again I come back to that image. So you can see yourself simple a box. You are watching three faces of the same box, and you can see the two face, one left side and the one right side face. There is a vanishing point, and the lines are never parallel. Parallel nahi. So whenever we human beings see anything, we see everything in perspective. There is a vanishing point. So anyway, this is the example of 2-point perspective when there are two types of vanishing points. But you have to remember, again repeat, you may forget, it depends on the distance between the object and the viewer and the height. आप इसी इमेज को आप अगर खड़े होकर देखोगे कुछ और दिखेगा, बैठ के देखोगे कुछ और दिखेगा. Depends on height also. Now I come to the 3-point perspective now. These are again another example of 2-point perspective. Okay, now I have just previously I've shown a simple box, one box and keyboard I have shown you. Now if you suppose you imagine a bigger object, suppose a building or a house. Say again, you can imagine all the lines, all the objects in the same building or the same house, whatever you can see in the image. Everyone has two types of vanishing point, but every element is converging to that point, right? Every element. Previously, we were talking about only one object, one box, one cuboid. Now, in this image, you can see there are many objects composing like a house, like a building. But again, all the objects in the same building are converging from the left side to one vanishing point and converging to the right side to one vanishing point. Again, in this image, you can see there are two types of vanishing point. Again, this is a type of 2-point perspective when there is two types of vanishing points. This is again another example of 2-point perspective. You can see now we have started from a small object box, then to a house building. Now we have come to suppose a scene of a locality or marketplace, whatever. When there are many buildings, there are more than one building. There may be 4 to 5 buildings or object structure, whatever. You can see again there are two types of vanishing point. So it is called 2-point perspective. So all the points are vanishing to one point only. Now come to the third part. This is rare actually. So I should make you also clear. 1-point perspective and 2-point perspective views are very common in interior designing or in architecture. And if you still want to know which one is more applicable in interior designing, which you are presently in, 1-point perspective. That's why I was more focusing on you people. Why I'm teaching you 1-point perspective or 2-point perspective for interior designers, because whatever you design for a room, for a living space, anything, 90% of our projects, interior projects, is very important. 3D views are very important. If you want to know the professional part, whenever you do a project in interior designing, you have to be very clear. Maybe more than 90%. Whatever project you do, maybe you are doing a project of an interior designing of a house, residence, bungalow, or only one room, maybe one bedroom, or even for the retail store, showrooms, whatever you are doing a project. Without preparing 3D views, you may not prepare, you may appoint someone to prepare the 3D views. Without 3D views, project is never complete. Why? Because you yourself won't be sure until you prepare the 3D views from professional expert or 3D visualizer like 3D Max. you yourself, you will not be sure, confident about your designs, because presently first what you will do, you'll plan, you'll prepare drawings, you will prepare the drawings and the specifications, you will prepare. आपने एक रूम डिजाइन करोगे, डिजाइन करने के बाद you will list out the materials कि मैं इस पे जो है वॉलनट पेपर वॉलपेपर लगाऊंगी, मैं फ्लोरिंग पे जो है आइवरी ब्लैक. यू आर जस्ट प्रोपोजिंग द नेम्स ऑफ द मटेरियल्स, बट जब तक वो बना नहीं, आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कैसा लगेगा? शायद अच्छा ना लगे, अच्छा नहीं भी लग सकता है. दैट्स व्हाई 3D preparing 3D views for interior design projects is very important. When we prepare the 3D views, either you yourself prepare if you know 3D Max Studio or any software, yeah, or you give appoint someone to prepare the 3D views. Why we prepare the 3D views? Because it assures us, it confirms us the look and feel. Look and feel means how it will look after making. एक्चुअल में साइट पे बनने के बाद कैसा लगेगा हमें पहले ही पता चल जाएगा. उसमें हो सकता है हम लोग चेंजेस कराएं, 3D व्यू में ये ठीक नहीं लग रहा है, कलर का कॉम्बिनेशन थोड़ा डार्क हो रहा है, नहीं फर्नीचर को उभार के लाना है, नहीं ऐसा करते थोड़ा मर्ज करते कलर्स को, इस प्रोपोर्शन गलत हो रहा है डिजाइन का. दिस सॉर्ट ऑफ थिंग्स वी कैरी ऑन कैच आउट फ्रॉम ओवरऑल 3D व्यूज ऑफ आवर प्रोजेक्ट. यू हैव टू, मैं इतना समझा शायद नहीं पा रहा हूँ. सपोज आप यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग ड्राइंग्स, 2D ड्राइंग्स, आप एक बेडरूम का 2D ड्राइंग्स बना रहे हो. फर्स्ट आप क्या बनाओगे? एक रूम का लेआउट बनाओगे. फर्स्ट थिंग यू विल प्रिपेयर द प्लान, स्पेस प्लानिंग करेंगे आप कि रूम का व्हाट इज द रूम साइज, वेयर विल बी द डोर, वेयर विल बी द विंडोज एंड ऑल. Second, what we'll do, you will put the furnitures. We call it furniture layout drawing. You will put the furniture. Bed standard size इतना है, यहाँ पे रख दिया, ये यहाँ रख दिया, स्टडी टेबल रख दिया, वार्डरोब्स बना दिया, एवरीथिंग. उसके बाद हो सकता है मे बी यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग द अदर रेस्ट ऑफ द ड्राइंग्स लाइक फ्लोरिंग ड्राइंग, सीलिंग ड्राइंग, व्हाटएवर पैनलिंग ड्राइंग यू आर मेकिंग. Now just you yourself think all these drawings you have prepared separately. आप ये ड्राइंग आप बना रहे हो, बट you are preparing yourself this drawing separately, one by one, and all the drawings are practically separate. You yourself won't be sure how will I merge these drawings to actual view. This is the requirement I'm telling you. That's why we need 3D views. It helps us before giving the 3D views for marketing, before preparing 3D views for only self promotion or self whatever, or to give to the client. क्लाइंट ने मांगा इसलिए दे रही हूँ. नो, मेन थिंग इट हेल्प्स आवरसेल्फ ओनली, हमें हेल्प करता है. आपको मैं फिर दोहराऊंगा, आई विल रिपीट द लाइन अगेन. यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग द ड्राइंग्स, the planning drawing, space planning drawing, furniture drawing, working drawing, ceiling drawing, separately you are preparing. You won't be able to understand what will be the ultimate result क्या होगा इसका, because preparing the drawings separately. How will you merge? ऐसा तो नहीं कि कागज को टुकड़ा बना के पेस्ट कर दिया, लड्डू बना दिया, हो गया, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता ना. अब मर्ज कैसे करोगे इसको? यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? ड्राइंग्स हम लोग अलग अलग बना रहे हैं, खुद ही मैं आर्किटेक्ट हूं, मैं इंटीरियर डिजाइन में खुद ड्राइंग्स को अलग अलग बना रहा हूँ. मैं कहीं पे मुझे छूट जाएगा कुछ कि बनने के बाद कैसा लगेगा वो तो पता नहीं चलेगा मुझे. वर्किंग ड्राइंग अलग है, सीलिंग ड्राइंग अलग बना दिया, सीलिंग का ड्राइंग अलग बना दिया, वर्किंग ड्राइंग अलग बना दिया, फर्नीचर का डिजाइन का ड्राइंग अलग बना दिया, स्पेसिफिकेशंस का लिस्ट अलग से बना दिया, पूरा लंबा कॉपी बना दिया कि क्या टाइल लगना है, किस साइज का लगेगा, किस व्हाट विल बी द कंपनी नेम, व्हाट विल द साइज ऑफ द टाइल, अलग अलग मैंने सारा स्पेसिफिकेशंस भी लगा दिया. लेकिन बनने से पहले आई हैव टू बी श्योर. 3D व्यूज की बोलते हैं हम लोग. 3D व्यूज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इन इंटीरियर डिजाइनिंग. इंटीरियर डिजाइन में प्रोजेक्ट ही नहीं होता बिना इंटीरियर. एक्सटीरियर आर्किटेक्चर प्रोजेक्ट्स हो सकता है. इट इज पॉसिबल टू एग्जीक्यूट आर्किटेक्चरल प्रोजेक्ट्स, maybe planning or maybe the elevations or exterior elevations in architecture without 3D views, but interior designing mein 3D view is must. Now why I am repeatedly telling you you have to learn 3D, you don't have to learn 3D Max to be an interior designer, but for being a good interior designer you have to understand 3D design. I repeat, you don't have to learn, it's not compulsory, you have must to learn 3D Max Studio to prepare 3D views. No, it's your own wish, but you have to 3D visualizer या 3D maker जो 3D व्यू आपको बना के देगा, अगर आप 3D व्यू को पढ़ नहीं पाओगे, how will you finalize? तो आज मैं क्यों पढ़ा रहा हूं आपको 3D व्यूज का एंगल, यानी ये सब 2D व्यूज 3D व्यूज जो भी 2 point perspective 3 point perspective, it is necessary for you people only, so that at the end of the day, being a good interior designer, you can judge things. Is it balanced? 3D व्यू में क्या 3D व्यू का एंगल ठीक है, एक तो होता है सबसे पहले एंगल, इस एंगल में 2D इस 3D व्यू एंगल में इज इट ए 2 पॉइंट पर्सपेक्टिव लुक्स, इज इट ए 3 पॉइंट पर्सपेक्टिव लुक, you'll know, आपको आज मैंने बता दिया वैनिश हो रहा है कि नहीं. Second, all the materials, all the designs we have given, are they correct? Are they balanced? Is this creating any rhythm? Are they proportional? Are they creating a theme? Only by the 3D views you can judge everything. So anyway, come to the third part now. 3-point perspective, short of time. Actually, 3-point perspective have no applications practically in architecture also. Maybe in some part of architecture, not in 3D. I just tell you the definition only. 3-point perspective, where there are 3 types of vanishing points. When we watch a thing, any building which has height. Now we were discussing about 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, only about an object which may not have much height, जिसका height कम है. But when you watch a building, suppose आप पेरिस में गए हो या दुबई में गए हो, आप बिल्डिंग के नीचे खड़े होकर ऊपर की तरफ देखना, that is called 3-point perspective. What happens? There will be another vanishing point towards up above, towards the sky. Just in the image you can see. आप पहले यहाँ पे vanishing point 3 अभी फिलहाल थोड़ी देर के लिए भूल जाओ. आप पहले जैसे मैंने ऑलरेडी बोला था vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2 already have learned. Now if the object has height also, too much height, आपके कंपैरिजन में according to the height of view, the height of the building is too much. Obviously human beings as I tell you, it is not geometry, it is human being perceive. Human beings को ऐसा लगता है. So human beings perceive another vanishing point towards up. In the image only you can see, that is called the third vanishing point. So these type of views, 3D views, are called 3-point perspective. Okay, so we are short of time, so I have already concluded 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, and 3-point perspective. You have to be clear. Now what is the application in interior design? As I already told you, you have to be very clear when you are either you are preparing yourself or you are appointing someone to prepare the 3D views. You have to be clear which angle, which room 3D I need, and which room 3D to give maximum exposure to my designs. वो जो 3D व्यू बना रहा है उसमें मेरा मैक्सिमम डिजाइन आ जाना चाहिए. That is your work. That 3D view will be 1 point or 2 point, you have to decide. That's why I was teaching you 1 point, 2 point. You have to know that I need this 1-point perspective of this room. I need 2-point perspective of this room. Because it's a big hall. 1-point perspective won't cover everything. And what will be the angle? As I already told you, but you have to judge everything is correct, balance, rhythm, RI, 3D views. That's why you have to know. Okay, and also this topic was actually also for those who are interested for AutoCAD 2D, AutoCAD 3D, or 3D Max Studio, or Google SketchUp. This can be called the first beginner thing. You have to learn about 2D, 3D, and perspective before learning 3Ds. 3D सीखने से पहले आपको बेसिक पता होना चाहिए कि 3D व्यू होता क्या है और पर्सपेक्टिव क्या होता है. There is a difference. So anyway, there is I think 7 minutes left. Now anyone who wish to know and having any confusion can ask me. कोई confusion है? Anyone? If you have any confusion? Yeah, I welcome anyone who can ask, who wish to ask anything. Hello? Yeah, anyone, if you have any doubt, you can ask me right now. So I think या कोई कुछ पूछना चाहे तो पूछ सकते हो आप, अभी थोड़ा सा टाइम है. So am I lucky that everyone understood and have no confusion? So I may be lucky, right? So anyway, so if you don't have any confusion, I am lucky that you already understood it, you might be. So can 2 or 3 people let me know if they are interested in any small project or any assignment? 2-3 लोग बोल सकने से मुझे लगेगा कि आप लोग interested हो. We're short of time, so
Yes, sir.
yeah, 2 or 3 people can ask me. First thing, if you have any confusion, you can ask me. If you don't have any confusion, just 2 or 3 people, just let me know. You people are interested to conduct any small type of assignment on this topic?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, who was this?
So it's me, Ria.
Ria. Okay, Ria. So Ria, so I think you are not from interior design background, right?
No, sir.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Anyway, if people are so being a free online it is up to you if you are interested. So I won't let you big यानी जिसमें बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत तो वैसा काम नहीं दे रहा हूँ. So those who are
Okay,
not
sir.
from the interior background, those who are not from the interior background, you can do one thing. If you are good in sketch, just make simple sketch of any sketch. एक room का sketch या किसी building का या बाहर का sketch. You just make a small sketch of 1 point perspective, another sketch for 2 point perspective, right? Okay, you can do, Ria.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Practice
Yes, sir. I will try.
Then you will understand.
Okay, sir. I will try.
मैं आपको एक इंटरेस्टिंग बात बताऊं. मैंने आज समझा दिया ना, जब आप इसको ड्रॉ करने जाओगे फंस जाओगे.
Sir.
मैंने आज मैंने समझा दिया, आप लोगों को पढ़ा दिया, लेकिन आप इसको जब मैंने आज बोला ना कि आप इसको ड्रॉ करो, आप फंस जाओगे. 2 पॉइंट में तो 2 पॉइंट आ जाएगा, 3 पॉइंट में 3 पॉइंट आ जाएगा, 1 पॉइंट में 1 पॉइंट आ जाएगा. That was I was telling you, when we will try to draw this, you have to keep in mind what will be your perceiving angle. यानी आप कहाँ से, किस लोकेशन से, कितनी दूरी से खड़े होके या बैठ के देख रहे हो. So when you are preparing for a 1 point perspective, be clear that all the objects, all the imaginary lines will converge to a single vanishing point. And if you are preparing for 2 point, there will be 2 vanishing point. Anyway, just try out. So I think those who are not from the interior design background, they can go for a simple sketch. And what about anyone from already who is pursuing interior designing? Anyone from here? Anyone? Anisha? Yeah, Anisha.
No, sir.
Okay, Anisha, you are already my student. Okay, Anisha, you suggest what should I provide? What should I ask for the students who are already in interior designing? Small project. Maybe as I told you, for the people who are not in the interior design background, they can just
Yeah.
prepare a sketch for 1 point and 2 point different, right? And what about the students who are already pursuing? You just suggest me, being a student, you suggest me what should be the assignment or the project.
Sir, they can do their bedroom first.
Okay.
Bedroom or living room, like any one of their own house.
Okay. Anyway, I just do one thing. The topic is same. Topic is same for everyone. Those who are not from interior design background, those are also from the interior. Topic is same. Just make only 1 2-point perspective. I make it easy for you. Only prepare 1 2-point perspective. Difference between the interior design students and the non-interior design students. The interior design students prepare with scale and angle. And those who are not from the interior design background, you draw freehand sketch, right? Is it okay now? Okay.
Sir.
Just take
Yes, sir.
just take
Yes,
out
sir.
one A4 size paper. A4 size paper ले लेना आप सब लोग जो इंटीरियर डिजाइन से हो, जो इंटीरियर डिजाइन बैकग्राउंड से नहीं भी हो. Just take one A4 size paper. Not now. No, you don't have to submit today only. So just take one A4 size paper you have. So you either draw with pen or pencil or color, whatever you prefer, which is more comfortable with you. Just prepare 1 2-point perspective view, any sketch which may have 2 vanishing points. Then I will let you know, yeah, these are the imaginary lines, these are the vanishing points. Prepare only 1 2-point perspective, and the interior students you draw with scales and angles and measurements, and non-interior students you do freehand sketch, right? Fine. So I hope everything
Yes,
is
sir.
clear
Yes,
now.
sir.
Okay, then you will learn. That will be more interesting. आज तक सबने स्केच बनाया, लेकिन किसी ने ये सोच के स्केच नहीं बनाया होगा, बहुत कम लोगों ने नहीं बनाया होगा कि ये तो 2-point perspective है, ये तो 1 perspective है. पेरेंट्स के सबको आता है. Anyway, time is over. So thanks everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.